Hello, 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 and welcome back. Join me as we talk about how to deal with emotional heartbreaks. How to deal with emotional heartbreak. Ladies, I am with you because I know what it means to be emotionally distressed or emotionally heartbroken, and you're young and you don't know what to do, and you just feel alone, and you just feel like the whole world is turning against you. We've been there. Let's talk about it and how to go about it. I'm going to talk from a point of view of how I went through it and how you can help yourself to get through and be strong. Now, when it comes to emotions, emotions are very, very sensitive. I will use a symbolic thing for me to explain, so probably I'll be able to come across more clearly for you to understand. And today I want us to treat emotions as a wound, an open cut in your body that hurts. So I want us to treat emotions as a wound. So when emotions are hurt, or when you're hurt emotionally, I want you to treat it as a wound, in that when you have a wound, you get hurt whenever that wound is touched. Whenever the wound is touched, you feel pain. And that is exactly how emotions are. Whenever you go back to what hurt you, you feel so hurt, you feel so sad, you feel so withdrawn. So the first point I think for us to work on is, just like a wound, you need to take care of the wound. You need to dress the wound. You need to clean the wound. You need to put ointment and cover the wound so that it is not exposed, and it is not every time it's not poked to continue hurting you or to continue growing. So this is how I want to explain it. When you're emotionally hurt, most of the times we find that some of us do run to a hideout, and sometimes the hideout is you run towards the same situation. So now what you have done is you've covered a wound, and after covering the wound, you're going somewhere where there is a probability of you opening another wound. So before you go to somewhere else, in terms of like a relationship, because emotions are mostly affected through relationships, before you run into another one, it is important for you to deal with the wound that is currently there. And when you are dealing with emotions, just like a wound, you need to be very gentle. You cannot approach your emotions in a harsh way. When you approach your emotions in a harsh way, you are inflicting more pain to yourself. You need to be gentle, you need to be calm, you need to be composed. If it's a relationship that has broken and you are not to be blamed, something, maybe the man just decided to walk out of you, don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't keep on thinking about it. The more you think about it, the more you hurt yourself. Try to be calm to yourself, accept yourself, be gentle to yourself, in that you'll be healing slowly. But the more you confront what happened inside you, it's like there's a fight. Emotions are triggered, and just like a wound, you keep scratching the wound and poking it and making it bigger. So try to get back to yourself in a very calm and composed manner. Address it, accept what has happened, work on helping yourself, improving yourself. Whenever the emotions come up, or something reminds you of the situation, be calm about it. Breathe deep, tell yourself it has happened to others. I am not bad, I'm not ugly looking, I am not this, I'm not that. I will be better. Things will in fact, it has happened for the better of myself. Things will be better for me. It was not meant for me. Be gentle to yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself and hurt yourself the most. I don't want to talk so much, so I lose the whole point of what I wanted to say, but all I wanted to say is, please address emotions in a very subtle manner and be gentle with yourself. So when you walk to something else, when you walk into a new relationship, the wound is healing on this other one and you're ready to embrace something new. But when you go with the wound that is still open and unhurt, even in that relationship, the smell of this wound will be reflected in that relationship and it will be clear that there's something wrong. I hope I've been able to speak to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch more of my videos. Thank you for joining me. Till next time. Bye-bye.